Welcome back to the Meeple Marathon and our May the 4th be with you Star Wars Marathon. To, right now we have a special treat for you. This is a classic game of mine, one that I've owned since I was a child. This is Star Wars, the interactive video board game. So this game actually came with a VHS tape that you were supposed to play in your VHS player, so you had to play it in your TV. And it played through, it was basically a timer, but it also would stop the game, and certain things would happen to you, things like that. So I don't even have access to a VCR anymore, but through the power of YouTube, you can actually find the video pretty easily. And so you can see here on my iPad, I'm going to have the video playing in the background. There is some proprietary stuff at the beginning, so we unfortunately have to skip over that. There's also some really cheesy additional scenes thrown in of Darth Vader. You can tell it's a voice actor trying to imitate Darth Vader, and it's some classic stuff. So I encourage you to just search on YouTube for Star Wars interactive video board game, and plenty of hits will come up. So you could actually just watch the video yourself if you wanted to see what it was like to play the game. But this is a classic, who I almost said Milton Bradley Parker Brothers game, and it's got this awesome 3D structure here in the middle. This is representative of the Death Star. In this storyline, you are some rebels who have intercepted news that the second Death Star on its way to Endor is stopping by this planet. I forget the name of it, something with a D. But you have actually been able to infiltrate the Death Star. You are a bunch of secret Jedi that nobody's ever heard of before, because in the canon storyline it should only be Luke and Darth and Leia. But you're these 3 to 6 secret Jedi who can use, or force sensitive rebels. This is what they call them, so not Jedi. But they have robes and everything here. You can see here's what your little plastic mover looks like. It looks like a robed Luke Skywalker. And there's also a plastic stormtrooper here, which is kind of nice, and a couple R2-D2 droids, which actually have movable, posable legs. So the production value of this game was not that bad for it being a mass market game. Other than that, there's a bunch of little cardboard bomb tokens that we'll talk about more in a second. There are these pretty cheap slider discs that you're supposed to track your dark side points on. Several sets of cards, a unique die. It's a 6-sided die, except the one is a stormtrooper face, which we'll find out more about in a second. And then these 2 combat things, which is basically like paper, rock, scissors. You kind of take it and you face it to yourself, and you decide, all right, I'm going to be the lightsaber, and you hold it up like this, and then you go 1, 2, 3, and say they went 1, 2, 3, poof. Well, then you would be like, okay, laser swords beat things, so this person would win. Anyways, very, very simple combat system. And generally, I don't really, like using this, except for the fact that this game does have this kind of sneaky traitor mechanic in it, which is very interesting, because at some point during the game, Darth Vader is going to turn one of you into his pupil. This is why this is a 3 to 6 player game. So this is not a soloable game, really, if you want to play it correctly. It's not a cooperative game per se, even though everybody has the same goal, but at some point somebody's going to be turned to the dark side, and that person's going to be going around trying to thwart you. So how you play is that each one of you is going to be given this rebel mission card. This is going to give you several bits of information here. We'll take a look at these. First of all, it's going to tell you where to plant your explosives. And so in the outer level, you're going to plant 3, and you have to plant them in this order. So that is just something to take note of. And as you're moving around the board here, you have to move in a clockwise direction following these arrows. So as you move around the board, at any point, you can stop your movement to duck into some of these rooms here. And if primary control center is where you're supposed to plant a bomb, you pop in here, you drop your bomb, and then you would continue around like so. So you have to drop your bombs in this order, and your first 3 are on the outer level. And then at some point, Darth Vader on the screen is going to tell you that the inner level has been accessed. Okay, so in order to access the inner level, throughout the game you're going to be gaining these data cards, which look like this. And so this is a blue data card. You would hold on to this because this is essentially a key. There's also red and purple and some wilds, which count as all three. So you would hold on to that throughout the game so that when the inner level is open, you can come around to, let's see, where is it? This is the blue one, so it corresponds with this door. So you could use your blue data card to come in here and pop up here on the second level. And then you can roll around here. Then to get up here, which is where you place your final bomb, see two more of your bombs are going to go in power conduit AA, which is right here, or power conduit EE, which is right here. And then the last one goes on the reactor core access panel. So that's how you win the game, is somebody gets up here, plants one in the reactor core, and then they stop the video. You win the game. If the hour runs through the video and you have not completed your mission, then you lose. Pretty straightforward. To get up here into the reactor core, I forget what they call the names of this bridge, but you have to have these two cards, and everybody's is different. So you can see someone says double purple, here's a purple and a blue. So you have to be able to have two red data cards in your hand in order to hop up here at one point or another. And this thing can actually spin too, and Darth Vader might tell you to spin it. You always just need to make sure you're lining up the sides here with the towers here. So I don't know if that's correct how I lined it up the first time, but that's how I had it the first time. So all right, and so that's pretty much it. So here's, everybody has a unique mission of where to plant your 6 bombs around the board. You're basically moving in a continuous clockwise direction around the board, except you, at any point you can stop your movement to jump into a room. You also have your droids here. At the beginning of the game, it's pretty smart to, as you come around here, hop into the droid repair room where you can fix your droid, and now your droid can move in place of you. So when you roll your die, you can either move yourself 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can move your droid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you want to do with your droid is actually move him into one of these kind of little side rooms off to the side, and he can stop his movement there. He doesn't have to hit there exactly, but anytime your droid is in one of these plugged in, this is a data terminal like in the movie. Anytime they're plugged in here, when you land, finish your movement on one of these Death Star spaces, you get to draw a data card. And remember, collecting these data cards is kind of the name of the game, or helps you move forward. And if at any point you end up on the same space as another rebel, you can actually give someone a data card, say, you've got the specific color they need for their reactor code mission. You can actually give them one of your cards, or take one of their cards. Also, if you land here on the lightsaber space, the purplish spaces, you can draw a force card. And the force cards are double-sided. They are, for the most part, the top side is the light side of the force, and you're going to read that side and do what that says. But for the one person who becomes the dark side pupil, then there's the bottom half of the card in which you will pay attention to. And that's pretty much it. You're just kind of racing around the board, trying to plant your bombs in the specific order, trying to get up here as soon as possible. There's a stormtrooper here who will be moved around the board like Darth Vader, but also anytime you roll the stormtrooper face, which is the 1 on the die, you're going to move the stormtrooper 1, 2, 3 spaces clockwise around the direction. And if at any point he intercepts with somebody, he catches up to somebody, he's going to march them around to the nearest detention block. So there's one here, and one here. And so you're kind of stuck in the detention block, and you lose a turn. I need to double check how you get out. I know there's some get out of jail free cards here, essentially, that get you out of the detention block. I guess maybe your droid also can run around and do stuff. So I'm going to double check on that before we get started playing here. The last thing you need to know are these are the garbage chute spaces. There's got to be a garbage chute in the Death Star. So at any point you are going around the board, you can actually go 1, 2, 3 to move into the garbage chute, and then pop out into any other one. So this is a quick way to jump around the board. Say you just come out of the detention block, but you want to be right here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then end up in there if you rolled a 6. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to confirm how you get out of the detention block and Whether or not your droid can do much of anything else other than plug into a data terminal, I'm not sure the droid can drop off bombs, but I'm going to double check on that, and then we're actually going to play a little game. Again, this is just for fun, because it's May the 4th be with you. It's Happy Star Wars Day, so be right back. Alright, so I have gotten everything set up here. I'm going to play a three-handed game and do my best to play fairly when one of my selves gets turned to the dark side. I do know that some of the tricks that Darth Vader pulls is asking you about your name and the spelling of your name, and so for the purposes of having three different names, I'm going to use myself and my two sons. So myself, Ryan, will be playing the orange player. My son Nolan will be playing the blue player, and my son Aiden will be playing the green player. Otherwise, I'm going to be controlling everything here and just seeing how quickly we can get through this game. It's been a long time since I played this, and for proprietary reasons, I have skipped ahead of the footage that is actual Star Wars footage, and we're just going to jump right into the board game here. So let's get started.
Of course, Lord Vader.
Alright, so as soon as we see the just kind of bland screen with a Death Star tracker going across it, that this is going to be our chance to go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, okay. And then this is going to probably be the hardest thing, is to remember 1, 2. Alright, I don't have a droid in a data center yet. Alright, Stormtrooper comes out. 1, 2, 3. Orange player, Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Back to blue. So I'm going to go 1, 2 and stop there. Activate my droid. Alright. Blue player is also going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Activate his droid. And nobody needs to place a droid. 1, 2, 3. Man, the green player has not even gotten out of the docking bay yet. Okay. So let me move this player out now. 1, 2, and he's going to stop right there, so I can start getting data cards. Alright, blue player is only rolling 2s, and he's going to have to go to a different one. So he's going 1, 2. Alright, green player gets to go 6. 1, 2, 3.
Who challenges me? What are your names, rebels? Speak.
Ryan, Nolan, Aiden.
I feel there are those among you who have already taken the first step towards the dark side of the Force. Yes, it is indicated by the first letter of your first names. Those of you whose first names begin with one of the letters of dark side, increase your dark side power by 1.
Alright, so basically Ryan for dark and Aiden for A and dark both increase their dial by 1. Nolan is still at 0, so blue player's the safest. Alright, we are back to orange player now. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I get a data card. Okay, and this one says on the outer level, plant your next explosive device. Inner level, plant your next explosive device. Not sure what this means. Okay. Hold on really quick. I know these are called, what are these called? Memory bank cards. These allow you to do things at specific times during the game. Each card contains a scene from one of the Star Wars movies. Okay. And a symbol. When the corresponding symbol appears on the card. Okay. So that's what it is. When I see this symbol appear up on the screen, then I can plant my next explosive device. Okay. Alright, blue player is going 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Green player is going to come out with his droid. Orange player, 1, 2, 3. This is the blue player, who's going 1, 2.
You, the rebel using the Force, stand up, look at me, address me as Lord Vader, and tell me your name.
That would be the blue player, Nolan.
Good. Take the data cards, one by one, until you have a key code card.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I sense it. Such a shame you cannot use it. You must pass it to the player on your left. Any other data cards you may keep.
Okay, so he's got all of these. These are going to be really hard to keep up with. Okay. Alright, so that was the blue player. Unfortunately, the blue player actually did need that stuff. Green player, 1, 2. Orange player, ooh, 2. Alright, 1, 2. Blue player, orange player gets to draw force cards. So hide one of your explosives from a stormtrooper search. Okay. Back to the blue player. Blue player gets to finally come out 1, 2, 3, and they get a data card. Alright, but they don't need that color. Green player, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to orange. Where do I need to go? Security Control Center, which is way back over here. So let's use a thing with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I get a data card. Alright, escape from detention center. That's nice. So the orange player had to die.
You. Yes, you, the rebel using the Force. Stop. Do not move. Stormtroopers, move to that location and arrest the rebel. And as for your droid...
Okay, so that symbol is on the screen. So blue player can take a key code card from any rebel. So I'm going to take the key code card back that I lost.
To the repair center.
Alright. And my droid, orange droid, has to go back to the droid repair center. Okay, well that was a pain. Alright, but I can play my escape from detention block card. Go ahead and play that. Otherwise I would have to wait for it to say you can escape from the detention block. So we are up to blue player now. So blue player's, where is he trying to get to? Sensor Control Center, which is way over here. So let's do another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, blue player gets a data card. Okay. Green player. Green player's still looking to get his droid somewhere. Warning, detention block escape. So I guess I should have held on to my card. Okay, so I get to come out.
Commander.
Yes, Lord Vader.
Rectify the malfunction in the detention block doors and bring me a report.
Alright, so we're back to the orange player now who just got to escape. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't want to do that. So I guess we're gonna keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get another force card. Play immediately. Gain 2 dark side points. Okay. Primary Control Center. Where is the primary control center? Way over here. Everything I need is way over here. Alright. Blue player. 2. 1, 2. And we'll pop out right here. Because he's looking for sensor control center. Alright, I need the stormtrooper to get out of the way. Alright, green player. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're finally in a thing. Orange player gets to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another force card. Lose 2 dark side points. Very nice.
But Lord Vader, we have tried that.
There are no excuses, Commander. Security, seal all doors. Allow no one to enter or leave any control center.
Okay, all doors sealed. Alright, so we're back to the blue player here who's gonna run into this stormtrooper. Nope, the stormtrooper moved. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Alright, green player. 4. Finally, it's come out 1, 2, 3, 4. Orange player. I guess we'll just take the long way around. 1, 2, 3. Blue player, short number, or that works too. 1, 2, 3. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue. No. Orange. Orange now is going 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get a force card.
Security check is now complete.
Unseal all doors and remain vigilant. Admiral,
My lord, Star Destroyer Colossus reports that the rebels are preparing to evacuate Drinbar 4.
they are too late, Admiral. In 41 minutes, this battle station will be in range, and with their main supply base destroyed, the rebels shall be crippled.
Alright, so that card, I've seen that card before. That's a blue. No, I don't have the blue. Okay. Alright, nothing to play there. So, green players. 1, 2, 3. No, that was the blue player. Back to the green player now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Orange player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We finally get to plant a bomb. Boom. Okay, blue player. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Green player. Should be able to make it into here. 1, 2. No! Orange player. Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Tension block escape. Don't need that. Alright, you get to come in here and drop off a bomb. Alright, green player is going to be able to come in here and drop off a bomb. Alright, back to orange player who needs to now get to the technical control center, which is way over here. So, let's find us a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue player. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, rebels,
5.
you
Literally,
seek to
he
disable
needs to
this
come back
battle
here.
station with explosive devices before I destroy your main base. Security, I want an immediate search of the outer level. You, the rebel using the Force. Yes, you. Cast the die for each explosive that has been planted. If you get a 2, 3, or 4, then the explosive has been discovered and must be removed. Repeat this until all the explosives have been dealt with.
Okay. I think that's it. Does only that one person do it, or does everybody do it? Alright, I guess the orange player can say hide the explosive, and the green player is safe. So, alright, we're still good. Green player's turn now. Gets to go 2, and they are looking for the Stormtrooper. Everything is backwards. 1, 2, they get a force card. Gain 1 dark side.
So, rebels, you think you can gain advantage by using your droids to penetrate our memory banks.
But everything's perfectly all right now.
I've
We're
seen
fine.
that symbol before.
We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are
Move
you?
to technical control center. Draw 2 data cards.
Negative,
1,
negative.
2.
We have a reactor leak here
Move
now.
to
There's
technical
a few minutes
control
locked
center.
down. Large leak, very dangerous.
Plant your next explosive device.
Boring conversation anyway. Look, we got company!
Plant your next explosive device. And move to technical control center, which was over here. Okay, so I played all these. I think I'm playing this correctly. All right, it's a little chaotic here. Okay, and I played this one. All right, whose turn was it? Green's turn. So Orange's turn now. For they're now trying to get to the shield control center, which is
Rebels, the Force grows in you. If you are
right
in a
here.
corridor, close your eyes and feel the Force. You respond well to the dark side. Gain 2 dark side points.
So that's orange and green. Green is now the most evil with 4. Okay, so orange player actually wants to be in here, but he can't enter the stormtrooper, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I'm gonna move my droid 1, 2. Okay. Alright, blue player wants to go 5 towards the primary control center. Right? Yeah. Primary control center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, green player. This is kind of tough to do solo. 1. They're trying to get to the Stormtrooper control center. 2, 3, 4. They do have a droid here, so they finally get their first data card. They do need that card, so good for them. And back to the orange player, who unfortunately, oh yes, moving the Stormtrooper. 1, 2, but he's going to kick out my droid. Alright, blue player now. 1, 2, because he's trying to get here. Alright, green player now is trying to get to back here. So 1, 2, 3. And orange player can finally go into the room. 1, 2, playing his other explosive. Okay, so he can now get up into the second level, but he doesn't have any key cards. Ooh, I've got some of those. Take a data card from another rebel, or move to weapons control center. So I guess you would want to take that and move to weapons control center. I don't want to do that right now because that's going backwards. Alright, so I took a data card. That's it. Alright. So orange player needs a data card now, so I got to get my droid back in place. But that was the orange player, so blue player is now going 1, 2. He needs to get here. Green player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Green player, or orange player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue player 1, 2. Oh, so close. Green player 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rebels, which of you has a droid on a data terminal? Behold.
Okay. So these two go back, and it is now orange player's turn. So we can keep up with our droid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue player wants to move in here. Detention block escape.
So, rebels,
Go.
you are able to use the Force to free yourselves from the detention blocks.
That's it. Alright, green player. 1, 2. Alright, there we go. And now back to the orange player. 1, 2. Okay. Blue player now, I guess, wants to... Where do we want to be? Stormtrooper control center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't get a data card. Green player. 1, 2, 3. Gets a force card. And he wants to get to the shield control center, which, of course, is backwards. Right
Tell
here.
me, rebels, who has the least dark side points? Answer.
That would be Nolan at 0.
Raise your right hand. Reach forward. Now lower your hand and take a force card. Yes,
Okay.
rebel, you are truly feeble. My control over you shall soon be complete.
Okay. Alright. So that was the green player's turn. So orange player now. I believe the Stormtrooper is out of the way right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue player is trying to get to Stormtrooper Control Center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Green player. 1, 2. Orange player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Data card. Finally. So purple was right back here. We just passed purple. Alright. Blue. Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Green player rolled a 4. So the green player is going to take advantage of this now. Boom, boom. Orange player is going to go 1, 2, come out here 3. Blue player is going to go 1, 2, 3. Green player moves the Stormtrooper 1, 2, 3. Orange player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets another data card. All right. Outer level Stormtrooper search primary control center.
Rebels, which of you is using the Force? Ah, you. Only a true Jedi can control the Force.
Okay. Move to weapons control center. This is only orb with the blue thing. Move to weapons control center, and I'm trying to get these. Yeah, so I'll take that. Weapons control center. Boom.
Do you not realize that I am controlling you? Increase your dark side by 2.
2. Okay, so orange is going up to 5. Boom, boom. Okay, so orange is definitely winning here. This was blue player. Actually come out and go 1, 2, 3. Force card. Lose 2 dark side points. They're already at 0. Green player can go, where are they trying to get to? Shield control center, which is right here. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I gotta get back into the primary control center first. Ay, ay, ay. So I guess this one should be in the technical control center. Yeah, I think I'm doing these out of order. Sensor control center. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can't do that. So I need to get in here where he is. So where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or was I right there? Yeah. Ugh. I guess we'll just keep going for data cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Rebels, you will be unable to draw any data cards while the computer core is repaired. Security is conducting an immediate search. The rebel using the Force will throw the die for each explosive planted in the outer level. If you throw a 2 or a 3, that explosive is removed.
Okay, so here we go. Nope. Hey, oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, man. This is getting rough here. Okay. Alright, so back to orange player now, who needs to get a lot of his stuff back out there. So his first one is the security control center. So he needs to now go 1, 2, data cards not available. Alright, Stormtrooper 1, 2, 3. He goes to the detention block. 5, so he needs now to get to this sensor primary control center, which was this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orange is going 4. Where are we trying to get to? Security control center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get data cards. Blue. Stormtrooper 1, 2, 3. Stormtrooper 1, 2, 3. Back to orange. Oops. 2, 1, 2, and we'll come out here. Blue again. 1, 2. Green. Cannot come out because they'll go right back in. So I guess we'll move this guy. 1.
The computer
3,
core
4,
is again
5, 6.
operational. Your good fortune, Rebels. Data cards are once more available.
Okay. Alright, orange is going to go 1, 2, so he can get a data card finally. Alright, we'll just save that. Blue player, who's trying to get to primary control center, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He can drop in there, okay. And then green player still can't move, so we're just moving there. Orange player can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can get a data card. Stormtrooper search next control center. Alright, so that would be this one. Nothing there. 5. So that was blue player now wants to get to the Stormtrooper control center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Garbage compactors activated. No one may enter the conduit system for the next 2 minutes.
Okay, no garbage for the next 2 minutes. Ooh. Move to droid repair center or plant your next explosive device. Blue player can do that in the Stormtrooper control center. So now the blue player is ready to go. And can we move to the droid repair center? I've got a blue and a red. So yeah, that would be helpful. Okay. Alright, so who just went? I think it was the blue player. So green player gets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't go in the garbage chute. Orange player now needs to get to in here. Okay. And blue player finally, yes, I think they're going to be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because he has a blue card. Or no. Blue is right here. Crap. 4, 5. Alright. Blue and red. Darn it. Okay, 6. And this is the green player. Where's the green player trying to get to? Primary control center. Then the Stormtrooper control center. And now the shield control center. Which is... Oh, I just ran past. Oh, but he's in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Orange player, Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3.
Garbage compactors deactivated.
Okay.
The conduit system is now open.
Blue player is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green player is going 1, 2. Orange player needs to get to the shield control center as well, but we're moving this 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure if they're just out here, nothing happens to them. Blue player is going 1, 2. Green player is going 1, 2.
Rebels, feel the power of the dark side. The power to turn comrade against comrade. Any rebel who steals data from another rebel in the next 3 minutes can draw 3 extra data cards from the central data core.
Okay. Alright, so that was green. Orange player now comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does get a data card. Stormtrooper search technical control center. Oh no. Garbage. Garbage. Okay. Blue player. 1. Actually, let's move this guy. 1, 2. Alright, green player. 4. 1. Where's he trying to get to? Back to the shield control center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So no, that's not right. Green player must be missing something somewhere. He needs to get to the primary control center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so he's right there. Orange player. 5. Where's the orange player trying to get to? Back here again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Blue player, finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I continue to go this way. 6. I need BB and FF. Okay. Am I even allowed up here yet? I may not be allowed up here yet, actually. Alright, green player is going to go in here and drop off his stuff. Okay, now he needs to come back to the shield control center. Okay, orange player is trying to get to the technical control center, and this goofball is in the way. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, blue player. I'm just going for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need BB first. Green player now wants to get around to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can draw a data card. Stormtroopers search next occupied room, which there actually isn't anybody in. Nobody's in any of the rooms. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Orange player. 1, 2. Blue player. 1, 2, 3, 4. Force card. Use the force to redirect Stormtrooper away from the room you were in and send him on a further 3 spaces clockwise around the board. Okay. Alright, blue player. No, that was the blue player. Green player now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rebels, behold the power of the dark side.
Okay. I don't think I have... No. Take 2 data cards from any rebel. Okay. So I want this red one because I don't think he even needs it. And I'm going to take this one.
Now you may draw no more extra data cards when you steal data from your comrades. The reward for any rebel who did is 2 dark side points.
Okay. Alright, so we are back to the orange player. Detention block escape. So he moves into here. Blue player. 1, 2.
The detention blocks have been breached once more.
3.
The responsibility is yours, Commander, and you know the price of failure.
Alright. Enter green player. 1, 2. Okay, so the green player can now get up at a purple point, which is right here. Alright, so orange player still cannot go anywhere. He just needs to get in here. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, blue player now needs to get around to FF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the green player now. 1, 2. Back to orange. 1, 2, 3. Blue player. I need somebody to roll the frickin' Stormtrooper die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green player. 1, 2, 3. Can draw a data card. Okay. Orange player, we're still rolling. Blue player can stop here. Boop. Alright. Green player should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4 now.
Rebels, if any of you are in a control center, take 2 data cards, but I doubt whether they will help you. Nor will your rebel friends.
Okay, hold on. Do I have any of that symbol? Yes. Plant your next explosive device. Perfect. So that's there. Alright. So now I can keep moving. Shield control center, which is way over here. Okay. So back to the orange player getting to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do get a data card. That's purple. Okay. Alright, and blue player can now... He needs data cards. So, 1, 2. No, he needs to get this guy in a control center. 1, 2. Alright. 1, 2, 3. It's him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. get out of the main hall. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Green player gets to go 4. He's trying to get to EE. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to orange. Can go 1, 2, 3. Plant. All right. Everybody can get upstairs now. And orange player is actually in the best position to move all the way. Blue player can go in there. Green player can go 1, 2, and orange player now has to get up at a purple one. He's going 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at this.
Report, Admiral.
My lord, the rebel fleet is attacking.
Red 3, Red 2, pull in.
Okay. Draw 2 force cards.
Key security systems
Gain
have
1
been
dark side
damaged.
point.
Locks to the inner level have failed.
Gain 1 dark side point.
Yes, sir.
The rebels can now enter the inner level. Proceed there immediately.
Oh, well. Okay. I've been cheating. Inner level open. Yeah, I mean, technically, if I was smart, I would have just sat here and moved my droid around until I got right here. So, okay, we won't cheat. You came in here as well. You haven't placed anything. You take this back. Okay. All right. Stormtrooper, 1, 2, 3. That was blue player. This is green player. So green player gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to docking bay. What? Stormtrooper, 1, 2, 3. That was for the orange player. So this is blue player. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for BB.
Rebels, the time has come for me to select a pupil. Which one of you is strongest in the power of the dark side?
That would be the green
If
player.
there's more than one of you, I want the youngest. Good. I shall make you my pupil. You shall forget all you have known and loved. There shall be nothing to you. You shall be mine. Whenever I call you, you shall reply, "Yes, my master." You shall obey me completely. You shall remove all the explosives you have planted and return all data to the central data core. You have free access to all levels. Your new objective is to prevent the other rebels from completing their mission.
Okay. So who just went? Blue player, so I think it is actually the green player now. So they can go 1, I guess it's 2, 3, 4. Oh, they do get to draw a force card here. Because see, now they pupil play immediately. The rebel player to your left is able to move you to any unoccupied space on the board. Okay. I'm going to put you right back there. Alright. So now it's the orange player's turn. Orange is looking for CC, so 1, 2, 3, and we get to place a bomb. Okay, and now blue, 1, 2, 3, and green player, 1, 2, 3, gets to draw a force card. Instead of moving, roll the die and move the stormtrooper that number of spaces. If you roll the stormtrooper, move.
I did not hear you. Again, louder. You will now move directly to a former comrade and attack them.
Okay. So boom. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do this because there's no way I could do this fairly. So I'm going to play the dual or the Luke Skywalker here, and I'm just gonna spin this. See which one's closest to landing here. Okay, so gun. And so gun, I think saber beats gun. Yeah. Dodge beats blaster. If the rebel wins, send the people to any unoccupied space that gives you an advantage. Okay. So, boom. Alright. Let's do this. Knocked over my droid. Alright. Whose turn is it? I think it's orange's now. 1, 2. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's looking for BB. Green player. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orange player is looking for AA. 1, 2, 3. Change security codes. I have no idea what that means. Am I supposed to rotate the thing or something? I don't know what change security codes mean. Okay. Blue player. 1, 2. Squeaks in his BB here.
Pupil, I am displeased that you have failed to apprehend the rebels. Rotate the inner level.
Alright, I don't have any of those cards with that symbol. Alright, so green is getting to go now. 1, 2. Alright, so we're having another battle. So I'm going to go with the dodge again. And it's another blaster again. So send this guy back. Boom. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. That was green player, so orange player's going. Orange player just needs to get his act together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he can get up because he's got the right cards. Blue player needs to get to FF now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green player can come on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't do data cards. Orange player just needs to get to AA. 1, 2. All right. Boom. Okay, we're so close. Blue player. 1, 2. Green player. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna stick with dodge. Oh, it's another dodge. So we both got to roll again. So I'm just going to go random this time. Alright, dueling lightsabers. And dueling lightsabers. I'll say dodge again. Dodge again. Dueling lightsabers.
Rebels, each of you must test yourself against the dark side. Throw the die. A 2, 3, or 4 will win you 2 data cards.
I'm on the leader.
Use the force, Luke.
Okay, so
The force is strong.
blue player can get ahead there. Alright, so I'm still trying to get through this duel, so I'm going with the gun. Alright. Oh, dodge beats. So what happens? What happens when the pupil wins? If the pupil wins, take a data card from the rebel. The rebel player must miss a turn. Okay. So do they get to pick? I mean, here, have a purple one. Sure. You can have that one. Alright, and I must miss a turn, so that's it. You don't go anywhere. Alright. So it is the orange player's turn, but he misses it, so it's the blue
The time
player's
has
turn.
come to test your power. Take the die and cast it. If it shows a 2 or a 5, stand, hold your right hand before you, and use the force to locate one explosive device planted on the inner level.
Okay. So we'll take that one. Alright, so blue player gets to go 1, 2, 3. I still don't know what that means. Orange player now gets to go. 1, 2. Wait, what am I looking for again? 3, 4, 5. No! Alright, it's up to the blue player. Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that means the green player could do it. Oh, Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Blue player. 1, 2, 3.
In less than 8 minutes, Drinver 4 shall cease to exist. But we still have the rebels aboard. Pupil, rotate the inner level.
Okay. Alright. This was for the green player. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they would attack. But I have this card. Combat training. You ensure victory. Combat against a pupil. Haha. So I'm going to put you, mister, right here. Aha. Alright, so orange player. It's up to the blue player now. 1, 2, 3. And the blue player just needs to get around to one of these access points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness. Hide one of your explosives from a stormtrooper search. Okay.
Pupil, cast the die. If you throw a 4 or a 5, remove one explosive device planted on the inner level.
3. Alright. Orange player. 1, 2. Blue player. This might be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Da, 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 da. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I don't know. I did a little cheating because I got up into the inner levels. I forgot that Darth Vader was supposed to give me permission to go up there and plant my explosive to blow up his Death Star. But, and I also had to fudge the combat pretty heavily because I'm playing against myself. So, again, this is not meant to be a solo game. I don't really know how you would solo it unless you had, like, dice instead of, these paper, rock, scissors cards here. But, anyways, that was just meant to be for fun. This is a cute little game. I'm pretty sure it's no longer in print, but I have seen some copies on Board Game Geek for sale at, like, 20, 30 bucks piece. eBay, I think you can find this game still, so you can find used copies pretty easily, and they're not price gouging prices. So if you found this game to be rather cute, and it is one you could play with your kids, then go check it out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving this a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content, including more Star Wars content coming up, please consider subscribing to the channel. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.